lot of people get confused is they begin to do this. They do stuff like this. I'm not in a relationship with God. I'm living like I want. I'm saying forget God. Then all of a sudden, God reveals himself to me. I get into a relationship with God, and it seems like all hell breaks loose. And so I'm gonna pray it through. I'm gonna pray it through. I'm gonna get some help. When it don't work, then they turn back and begin to do wrong. And when they turn back and begin to do wrong, it seems like right starts to happen to them. They get the job. They get the relationship. Things are going well, and they're like, man, when I do wrong, right comes forth from me. But when I do right, wrong comes forth from me. And there are numerous people walking this out. This is a lie. What happens is this. I've been doing wrong. I get in a relationship with God. He forgives me. But all this wrong that I've done, all these people that I've hurt, all this chaos that I've done, all these people that I've cheated, all these lies that I've told, it didn't come back and cost me this or cost me that, but it's costing me a little bit of tribulation up here. But instead of working through by faith, knowing that the greater reward for turning my back on wrong and choosing right is going to eventually pay off, I do this. I sow good, I get bad, I turn around. I do bad, I get good, I turn around. And that's where the confusion is. What you got to do, you got to fight through. Moses refused Egypt, chose to suffer with his people. But in Hebrews 11, around verse 25 and 26, it says he expected greater riches than in Egypt. And so at first it seemed, and it did, cost him. And it led him to sitting someplace. But because we know the Bible, and if you don't know the Bible, he's going to become a great man through. And pressing our way through looks like holding the faith, going to the class, praying, fasting, confessing. It looks like all of that. But it's not only that. It looks like quality relationships. It looks like having people who genuinely want to see the best for you and me involved in our lives, not because we're so good, not because we're so great, but because they have the love of God in them. The real recognizes the real. God sees every real need in your life, and he promises he'll meet it. But there's a scripture in Hebrews 11:6, and it says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. He who comes to God must believe that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Moses had faith. Moses denied himself. Moses expected the greater reward. To be real before God, we need faith. And it's not something that you conjure up. It's something that you just, God, give me faith. All him, none of us. And when we do that, and if you've done that, he promises to meet our real needs because he's a real God. I love you guys.